Hey YouTube, this is really badass and we're back with another analysis gameplay. This time I am going to be actually playing Akali. And Akali is broken, guys, let me tell you that. Even if you feed, you'll still pick up a good amount of kills to not make it look like you fed as bad. But yeah, so let's just jump into the gameplay. They ended up surrendering. I will say that this is a win, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. How do I go back to the thing? I forget. Anyways, let's play. So, I forget how I went back to me. I think I just clicked on me. Oh, I ended up DCing at the beginning because I switched my internet. So wait, any year now. Alright, there we go. So, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make this live. Oh, geez, whoops. So let's go to me. So Akali, if you guys don't know who she is, she's a burst champion, she's an assassin, and she is broken because all you basically do is Q ult, Q ult, Q ult, Q ult, and then you just freaking spam that. But so let's jump into the gameplay. I'm laning up against a Zed, which I thought was going to be a really hard matchup, and it honestly it kind of was because he was bullying me to hell. But everyone's pinging like crazy. Alright, so let's talk about the matchup first. The matchup is against a Zed. Zed is a bully and I'm an assassin. I'm a bully too, but I can't really get fair trades on him, and it all comes down to minions too. How much minions are there. So let's watch this. So right off the bat, he comes in at me, I Q and I auto, because your Q when you're playing Akali, it'll proc and deal more damage than the actual Q if you auto attack them after. So it's all right here. I'm getting 35 plus 45 damage. I'm actually my masteries and runes. My runes are just basic AP runes, magic penetration, and magic resist, I think. And my mastery is 12, 18, 0, and the 18 is, what is it? It's Storm Raiders. So I want Storm Raiders so I can follow up on easy other kills or run away if I burst them down. So right here I'm winning the trade. I missed the sidestep, all that crap. We're gonna go through the laning phase. Oh geez, what the hell? Okay, first off, me. Second off, okay, let's go. So laning phase in this was AIDS because I have to farm under turret a lot, and I'm not the best at farming on a turret, but I actually did end up breaking even with this guy. And one thing that I gotta say is I'm good at farming with Akali. Akali's not too hard to farm with because I outfarmed a Lissandra in lane, which was really hard. She was constantly harassing me. So if you notice right here, let me go back real quick. The laning phase isn't much to boast about. Right here, Zed throws out his Q. Right, or he uses his E, and then I think right here he throws out his Q. I know he has no abilities, so automatically I'm gonna hit a Q and I'm gonna auto because he's coming in for me. And then I pop my E. He gets a Thunderlord's proc, which does suck, more harass. But look at the potions too. When you're first off, when you're playing up against a Zed, make sure you get cloth armor. Just if you went up against any AD mid laner, Zed, Yasuo, anyone like that, get cloth armor. If not, get boots. It's good starts, and it lets you for a lot of potions because you're a melee champion. You need potions to basically survive the laning phase. So I have 4 potions and he has 3, but you'll see right here he pops the ignite, and I'm not going down without a fight. He's tanky turret, I pop the ignite, and basically we both die. So that's pretty much all that happened. He did get first blood, sadly, but I did end up killing him, and he was really good sport. We actually became friends after this game, and you know he was just laughing every time he died, type of thing. You know, it was all good. So laning phase is AIDS, but basically just get those last hits. And one thing to note, if you're really bad at CSing, use your Q on a minion and then hit the minion to proc the Q to deal more damage, and basically an empowered auto attack. Also, Akali is easy to oh, right there. Let me talk about that real quick. So right here, me and Zed are, you know, in a annoying laning phase. So he lands his Q. He doesn't have his Q anymore. He does have his E, but he's walking over there, and right here when he walks close to me, I Q and I auto him to proc it, and I spin with my E and I deal a crap ton of damage. Minions attack me, he E's. So it's kind of like a fair trade, more in my favor though, because I don't know. I one, I have armor, and two, I have a little bit more health. So right here, I'm pushing the lane because I don't want to freeze it, because Zed can push the lane back to my tower, and that would just be bad. So let's go ahead and skip ahead. All right. Oh geez. Let's go back real quick. Sorry about that. Let's talk about this trade right here, because I ended up getting a little bit low, but so did he. So right here, oh geez. So in this whole trade, sorry you guys, I'm bad with this. In this whole trade that just happened, he used all of his abilities. Right there, he used his E, so I know he didn't have his E. And then right here, he ends up using his Q, and he hits me with it. But then he gets the Thunderlord's proc, but I end up using my Q auto E combo. So, one, he doesn't have any energy. Two, I'm ahead in energy, and I'm ahead in, I'm just ahead in the lane right now, even though it doesn't look like it. And I'm actually out farming this bully, which is pretty hilarious, because he's really hard to, I wouldn't say hard matchup, but hard in the beginning of the game. I missed the caddy there. He was pushing up. I should have went for it, because what would he do? Burst me down a little bit. I'd use a potion and I'd be fine. It was kind of dumb. So right here, I put my W down. So one thing to note is, if you are also having trouble farming, pop your W down and, you know, you'll be fine. Yi comes in for a gank. Watch this gank. Amazing, right? Alright, so next thing on our list, I'm forced to farm under turret here. He bursts me down a lot, but he dives. And look at this. I'm like, I could kill him. I could kill him. I could kill him. And then I see the minions and I'm like, I can't kill him. And that's when I just decide, hey, let's farm it back up and pop a potion, heal back up and all that good stuff, you know. And I level up, so I get that 20% stuff back, whatever that whole thing is. And then right here, so Zed's also farming up good. He does hit me with that, and I realize I'm low. I'm showing that I'm low, so he's gonna start coming in. Here's the thing, is I got pretty low, so I hit the cannon and I'm back. Well, let's speed it up a bit. I end up getting harassed a little bit more. Right? Okay. At this point, I'm trying to soak up XP, because once I hit level 6, I can roam, I can kill Zed potentially, and all that good stuff. So right here, I try to get level 6, but I realize I'm too low. Zed can hit me with a Q and just a shadow E, and I'm dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and back off. I'm like, okay, well, I'm backing. Yi can come in and help mid. So Yi goes ahead and helps mid, and let's see what he does while we're waiting. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he just farms up on the minions, heals, and then goes back into his jungle, because I'm right here, right? So, okay, wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Alright, let's go. Another thing to note is just stay hidden, that's one. And basically try not to take harass. Sidestep the Qs, predict the Qs and all that. He sends out his E. He gets a good hit right there, but guess what? I'm level 6, he's level 6. Let's see the 8's about to come in on this matchup, because Zed's level 6 is amazing, and so is mine, because I just dash towards him, proc the Q, dash towards him again, proc the Q, and it's just a lot of damage. So right here, I'm looking for somewhere to engage, but at the same time, I really want this cannon. So instead of engaging on him, I get this cannon, and I want to start getting farm, because right now, I'm doing fine in farm, but I want to get my Gunblade as quick as possible. You guys rush Gunblade 90% of the matchups. Unless you're building Tank Akali. But even then, you'd probably rush Gunblade. So there he hits me with his Q. It looks like he's going to be a little bit cocky. I ulti in. And look, he was solo, right? I'm taking him under my tower. And he tanks the tower shot. And guess what? Heat-seeking missile, boom. I don't die. You gotta play these things through. If Zed ever tries to ulti you, walk back under your tower, because he'll start taking tower aggro, and irregardless, that's 200-ish free damage that you're gonna basically give him because of your turret. So anyways, I'm basically right now, I did good. That was a good trade, right? At least this time he didn't kill me, and yeah. So what do I do now? I'm pushing the wave, and then once I push this wave, I'm gonna roam. Or I'm gonna try to roam. But then right here, so I'm looking for a lane to roam at. But look, bot lane's pushed, top lane isn't even showing, and Nora's bot lane, and the jungler's just in their jungle chilling. So what do? I back. Or no, not back. I wait, and I farm. The reason why I'm farming is because I want to get the next part of Hextech Gunblade, which is the Bilgewater Cutlass, I believe is what it's called, and that's the lifesteal item that I'm going to be having. So here's something funny. Zed thinks that he can 1v1 me. Well, the thing is, when Akali reaches level 6, he can, well, if anything, she can outjuke anyone, alright? That's the thing. So Yee's over here on my side too. I realized that, but he's spotted by a ward. I didn't know that he was spotted. But so he's on that side, so I'm aware of that. But right here, he wastes his whole combo right there, right? He used his whole combo, and there's nothing that he can do because he used his E, he used his Q, and he used his W. His ult is down, right? His ult, yeah, is still down. And now watch. So what do? I Q, and I just dash in. I dash in Q, and boop. Again, Q, dash in, auto attack. You'll chunk them for half their health. It's really that easy. Alright, farm. I'm pushing the wave so I can roam, and now watch. Once I push the oh wait, never mind. Oh yeah, here was, because I looked at top, and top was already dead. I saw that. Warwick was over here. I didn't notice that. But, so right here, let's see what happens here. I'm walking away. Warwick sees me. His first reaction was to jump on me. Well, guess what? Now you wasted ult. I got pretty much a lot of damage on you, just as much as you dealt to me, and I can walk off. And that's pretty much it. He wastes his ult, and his ult is, I think it's a long cooldown, 99 seconds. Okay, not super long, but you know. So I back. I get my Bilgewater Cutlass, and I have the Hextech Revolver. I have some armor, and guess what? I'm set, boys. That's all I need. Zed, right here. Let's go back before we see this. Zed needs to realize where his place is because he's pushed up a little bit too far. I'm getting fed. I'm in the process of snowballing. Zed needs to realize, and I even said that if Zed stays, he's gonna die. That's the thing is, right here, he leaves. So I'm like, okay, I can't kill him now. But the thing is, he comes back. Like, what are you doing? And then, so I go invisible. I threaten him with the invis, cause look, if he stays, then he's dead. I accidentally dashed to a minion instead of him, just a misclick, you know. But basically, when I pop the invis, it means you're either gonna back off or you're dead, and that's what I threaten with the invis. Whenever I'm in lane, if you pop down the invis, I think you get movement speed from it too. Yeah, so you gain a movement speed when you're inside. So that's what I do, and I pop down the shroud, I walk through it, I Q, and I jump on the first person, and guess what? I get the kill. So that's what I basically threaten with the invis. Sometimes you're supposed to save it. You just Q or R auto and all that, and then you pop the invis if they're about to kill you. And I'm new at Akali, so I don't really use it too much like that. I'm more of a threatening type of person. So right here, let's look at this. Alright, let's analyze this real quick. First off, I brought Ignite, but I barely use it. Alright, so I popped the invis. Again, the invis threatening that if he doesn't leave, I'm gonna kill him. He can't see me. Why would he try to like challenge me in something that he can't be seen? Look, I hit him, and he ulties, and I just dash, boom, and then guess what? Lifesteal OP. So what do I do now? Well, I'm gonna roam. First off, Lulu was really low, so I went to go check, and I was like, nope. And Vars stayed there, and he started pushing up, so I was like, okay, that's a free kill. That's literally free low. And I dashed in, get that, auto attack, and guess what? There's his health bar gone. MF did take the kill, and I'm fine with that. She needs kills too. I mean, she's 3-1, I'm 4-1. So far, so good. I put a ward, and I back. That's the end of it. Just kidding. I think we go for drag. I'm not sure. No, I back. I backed because I had enough for Gunblade. So, since I had enough for Gunblade, boom. Then I, rush back to lane, Zed's MIA, and then I realized he roamed bot, and I'm like, rip bot, because 3 people are down there. I didn't call MIA because I was back, and I thought, like, people would know because I was out of mid lane, someone would roam. I did call warning when he came to over here, and I was like, ah, it's too late. But it's dead. So right here, I'm just farming up, and I'm gonna push up to this tower, and then guess what? I'm gonna roam. I'm gonna kill the Warwick, and she ulted, so I don't care. I still kill him. Then guess what? I kill. Okay, let's analyze this though. I think you guys want to analyze this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Too freaking fast. What the frick? All right. So right here, let's start off. Right. So I hit the Q, I dash in, and I hit the auto attack. Procced. She ulties him, and I'm like, okay, well, it's just gonna take another Q and auto attack. So I dash in. Or he starts to get away, so I dash in, Q, auto. Then I E, and then I just, honestly, you could just spam keys after that. She's over there, so I jump towards her, and she's dead. Wasted Leona ult. By the way, Leona top, not that bad. It's pretty interesting. I mean, she wrecked a Caitlyn. Even though she didn't get farmed, she wrecked her. Alright, so, anyways, again, I can 1v1 Zed, right? Q, auto, dash, and look, he's backing up. If I would have autoed him, I just did the Q dash E. If I would have autoed him, he probably would have been dead, because I would have chased up. I would have followed up. One good thing to note, keep at least 2 charges of your ulti, and that's what I do, especially in bronze. If someone out jukes you and they're really low, you just dash towards them and auto them, and that'll be a good amount of damage because of Akali's passive, which is like deal additional like bonus magic damage, and it's a lot, dude. It is a lot, because when you're proccing your Q, you're proccing your passive, you're proccing the Q. So look, overall you're gonna get 115 plus 37, so you're gonna get a lot of damage there, plus you're gonna get 145 plus 46, so that's pretty much 200 damage just from hitting them, plus the auto attack passive thing right here, which is you get an additional 6 bonus magic damage, for 1 for every 6 ability power, so you build her AP, and then plus you get spell vamp, so it works perfectly. You know, Gunblade builds attack damage and AP. That's why it's so good on her, because her E does AD damage better, and at the same time she's an AP champ, plus she has a spell vamp already, plus she heals when you dash towards everyone and just hit them with a Q proc. She is so OP, guys. Alright, right here we take the drag. There's not much here. One thing to note, this Lulu was kind of threatening, so I was about to go over there and kill her, but then I was like, nah, I'd rather do damage there. Alright, right here was a kind of dumb play, I'm not gonna lie. So, there's 2 of them. So I'm like, okay, I can fight this. He suppresses me, Zed ulties me. It was bad play. I already used my Hex Tech. But 1, I shouldn't have went there. I should have just left. That was my bad, 100%. I got too cocky. And 2, just, I don't know what my problem was, but yeah, so Yee's over here, he dies, and I'm like, oh no, Zed's getting fed. Zed cannot snowball. I'm doing good against Zed, and I realize, hey, I can outburst Zed any day. Unless he has his ult, he's pretty much useless. Alright, so Zed, I even told Yee, I was like, if he stays, he's dead. And guess what? Soup! Dead. I didn't even proc my thing, which really pissed me off. I gotta land my auto right after it. So that's why Hextech Gunblade, if I dash in, I T him, and then I hit him, because this is bound to T, then I would do a lot of damage. Alright, let's just go. Oh, team fight coming up. Akali in a team fight, you basically get 1 pick, and then you snowball off of that 1 pick, because your R resets, and basically your Q is on a low cooldown, so you just dash and dash and dash, and you jump all over. So if your R resets, you can dash on another person, use your Q on them, and E, and you deal a crap ton of damage. The main thing is, if your Q is not up, your ulti still deals decent damage, but it's not going to be as easy. So let's see what happens here. Right here, I land the Q on Lulu, and half of her health is gone. Yay. But then I'm going in on Lulu because I want the reset, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, Varus is over here. And one thing to note, guys, you can use your W as a ward. So I popped my W over there to see if he was over there in the bush. I didn't get the bush coverage though. But anyways, he went top, so I didn't know that. right there, we ended up killing, well, Leona ended up killing someone. Zed's stuck under tower, so what do? I see him and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm tanking, never mind, I'm backing off. Let's just back off. And then right here, there were 2 of them, and this is one of the ballsiest plays I've ever seen from a Leona. She Qs in, and ults, and then I just dash in and start cleaning up. My goal is to clean up, and then Zed right here, I'm basically, right now, I'm not tanking, but now I am, and I'm like, why did I go that way? But it's fine, you know, I have a crap ton of health, I'm fine. But then Lulu's over here, and this is where I would say, if I knew Varus was over there, I probably wouldn't have went in, but I'm glad I did, because look, boom, 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 double kill. And this, here, let's analyze this play, like, slow-mo, to kind of show what goes on in the mind of an Akali. Okay, so right off the bat, you hit the Q. Alright, you dash in, you proc the Q, and look at that chunk of health. She's already half health. So what do? You spin your E, you dash again if you have to, and, or, you know, Lux can just hit. Yeah, dash. And then look, Lux burst, and I just auto. Because your auto deals a crap ton of damage. And guess what? Your lifesteal is OP too. Because in the middle of a fight, I swear, you will gain back a solid 1/4 to 1/3 of your health in a good 1v1. Warwick ends up killing me because I got greedy and I backed in that bush. I mean, there's not much else to say about that. I was stupid. MF over here, busting heal. Probably wasn't worth it. She should have just accepted her death. But I'm 11-3 right now. So I'm fed. Akali fed is never fun because she'll jump on anyone, kill anyone. Even tanks in a sense, not too much, but like, you know. Honestly, Akali against tanks kind of sucks. Unless they're not building what is it? Unless they're not building magic resistance. But here's the thing. Look at their whole team, and this is one thing you gotta know. They're all AD. Lulu's an AP, yeah, whatever, but she's a support. So all AD team. What do? First or second item, Zhonya's. That's it, and that's smart. You know, you gotta realize the thing, because if it was all AP team, I would build Abyssal Scepter or I don't know, something else. But or maybe even Spirit Visage. Point is, I would not have built I wouldn't have built Zhonya's if it was a different matchup. They're all AD. I even told my teammates before the start of the game, stack armor. And right there, I jump on 1, I jump on 2. And guess what? I got trapped, but it's okay. Leona ult come in, she flashes away, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna back off. I'm kind of low on health. Right here, we're just kind of passively aggressively, like, messing with each other. Honestly, nothing happens except for little harass, like a Q thrown here, stuff like that. But I'm trying to gain back my health with Hex Tech Gunblade, so I'll be good for the next fight. But over here, people are taking farm and stuff. There's traps set all over. Leona, MF goes on the first one, gets headshot. Leona goes on one soon, I believe. But I'm just like, let's just farm out the waves. Let's just, you know, kind of mess around for now. I do walk in front of Zed Shadow. Zed misses the Q. That's fine. Zed is one of those champs that you should play on free cam because of like his shadow. But again, like I don't play free cam. And I'm bad at Zed. So I get headshot because I step in a trap, which sucks. And look how much damage that does. Oh my gosh. Right here, MF pops the ult, and I'm like, okay, we're going in. And then Leona gets like snared, and I'm like, oh, never mind. But then I see Lulu in the backline, and I'm like, I can get Lulu. So what do? Boom, boom. And then she ults, and I get baited. I got so baited. She ends up dying, I believe. Does she? No, she does. We end up winning that fight because we took down the tower. We should have just focused the tower before we even went after Lulu. We push up the tower twice. And, you know, at this point, I'm not feeding, but I'm just doing dumb stuff. I dash in, get all this farm. Then I roam back to mid, because everyone's mid right now. I don't know. I did see... I did see right here, I saw like 2 of them mid, and I was like, okay. Oh, directed camera, what the frick? And, yeah, so right here is going to be like... It's gonna be wrapping up the game. So right there, you guys saw that, right? Look at this healing that I have because of Hextech Gunblade. Right here. So Zed hits a Q. Wait, where the hell? Did it already happen? Am I that bad? No, right here. So Zed hits a Q. And guess what? Boop. Health is back. So that's why Hextech Gunblade is good on her. Plus AP, AD, both of your damaging abilities are AP and AD. Plus you have Spell Vamp from the AD. Plus you have AP auto attack damage. Everything just works out in your favor. Basically, your auto attack deals magic damage, your Q deals magic damage, your Q proc deals magic damage, your R deals magic damage, and your E does AD attack damage. So you're hitting them with literally tons of damage. And you just dash back in if they're really low, or you Q and dash if you want to wait for a lot of damage again. Yeah. Alright, so right here, Leona says she's going in, and I'm like, I'm going in. So I dash to the minion to get close. I hit the Q. The Q does a decent amount of damage. Boom, 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 and look, she's gone. Deleted. I'm like, oh, okay, gotta confirm the kill, you know. Kill secured. And look at that damage. He flashes away, I pop the ignite, what do you know? Boop. And then that's pretty much game, I think. I don't think any more kills happen. Oh no. Do I dive? I think I do. Yep. But Lux gets the kill with her Thunderlord's proc, and I think that's game. Oh, right here. Lulu, get out of my jungle, please. Nah, that's a Night Blue reference, but so right here, she just gets demolished. That's the end of it. And that's it. GG. They surrendered. So I hope you guys did enjoy this little analysis gameplay. I like doing these. These are good. They're tutorialing too, in a sense. Basically with Akali, she's a snowball champ. Don't feed. She's one of those early mid games. Her late game, she just finds squishy targets like ADCs and junglers and sometimes, and basically she kills them, and that's it. You know, that's pretty much her job. So let her do her job. And if you can, feed her some kills. Don't be greedy with it. And rush Gunblade if you're playing Akali. Look at the matchup, see what your second item should be. Usually it's Zonya's, but if you're going up against an all AP team or really heavy burst AP type of team, I don't know what you want to call it, but buy a Abyssal Scepter or something. And that's it. Q, R, auto, they're dead. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe for more on YouTube. We'll see you later. Deuces.